That's what I do for school. I just set cool stuff up like this, have fun with the camera, and yeah. So, anyways, I'm supposed to keep this camera rolling for the most part, so I'm trying to see what I can do with this. I'm not sure how well it's gonna turn out, but gotta start somewhere, right? So, this is my setup. Camera probably isn't in focus. Yeah, there we go. Kind of. Alright. Recording, right?
Yes, babe, it's recording.
Okay, I'm just checking because we had issues with that last time.
Okay, this has to go up because I'm not zooming in on your face.
Okay, so you see that little dial lower on the tripod? Down, right there? You're looking at it. It's on your left. You're overlooking.
Oh, right here.
No, not that one. The other one.
This.
On the side. No, on the side. Left side. Your left. Your left. That dial that you were just touching. Okay, now loosen that. There you go. That goes up and down. The smaller one, the rear, goes side to side. So keep that a little bit loose so you can adjust it.
Okay.
I say a little bit loose because that camera's going to move up and down. You're not going to move side to side. And remember the headroom.
I know. That's what I'm trying to do right now.
Film calls it rule of thirds, or just remember that part of it.
Well, you keep moving, which isn't helping.
Oh yeah, it sounds familiar, doesn't it?
I know, right? Okay.
So right now you should be zoomed all the way out.
I haven't even got you on clarity yet.
Is it focused?
Stop talking. Because I just had it and I moved it.
The
Shush.
framing doesn't matter when you're focusing the camera. The purpose.
I turned the wrong dial, so shush. Not you, okay?
Okay, so just zoom it all the way in.
I am
Framing doesn't matter right now. Make sure I'm in focus and then zoom it all the way back out.
Okay, you're in focus now.
Okay, now zoom it out. Or actually, no, you're not going to zoom all the way out, my mistake. You're going to go into a medium close-up.
Okay, you're good.
Alright, so I'm going to run through this. Start at a medium close-up, and then when I start talking about my like nervous habits, then you're gonna zoom in on my hands, and then after that, you're gonna zoom in on my face to do like for some facial expressions and stuff because I'm gonna seem a little distracted, and then you're gonna go back into a medium close up. And then this should be within like a 2 to 3 minutes. I'm gonna improv some of this because I don't like sticking straight to a script.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Okay, so I've got the medium shot, and then after that, you want me to go do fidgety hands. After that, you want me to go up to your head. After your head, go all the way up.
Face.
Well, that's what I call head.
No. This is a head. This is a face. There's a difference.
Okay. So right now I have you at the medium shot.
Yes.
Okay. You're good. You can start whenever you want.
Alright, so growing up, it was kind of weird for me at during some points because my friends and my family have always noticed some nervous habits of mine. Some of them I don't even really notice, but there are some that like I kind of catch myself and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I do kind of have those habits. But the thing that it's kind of embarrassing, but like I mentioned earlier, it was I use like comedy as a way to cope with that. So like sometimes when I start feeling insecure about it, I'll joke around about it or something, or kind of go with it. So it takes the focus off of that, and that way I'm laughing a little bit. You know, I'm not so conscious about myself, what I'm doing, or how I look. Well, with me, sometimes I get these nervous habits where like I get kind of like fidgety. I kind of sweat a lot. Everyone knows I shake a lot, but then I started doing this thing where like I'll start picking at my fingertips, or like I'll pick at my nails, or I'll start shaking a little bit, and it's kind of weird because I notice when you do that. When I start getting fidgety with my hands, it's strange because I can kind of tell where all the pressure is. Like you'll notice with people who do this a lot, they tend to press hard on some places in their fingers, and you can generally tell because the fingertips their fingertips kind of turn white. So I know it's a little weird, but it's, you know, those of us who have these tendencies or these things that we do, it's, you know, you kind of get it. But with me, it's like this is just all personal. But with me, it's kind of I have these other habits of mine where I tend to bite my lip a little bit, and I'm like, I don't know. I just look around the room everywhere I'm at, and there's about a million different things going on in my head at once, and sometimes I hate it. But at the same time too, I'm always on my feet and I'm aware of what's going on, and it kind of comes with the job that I have to at the time. So aside from all that, these are just personal things I noticed about myself and other people notice too, and using comedy or using a coping mechanism with comedy tends to help. It gets me away from sometimes, you know, sitting in my head all the time and feeling kind of like self-conscious and whatnot.